to see you there. I'm Alex Morales, CEO and founder of A&M Flipping. We are currently based here in Los Angeles, California. However, I started off as a real estate agent over in Orlando, Florida, where I took the class in college that changed my life. More on that in a moment, though. I'm going to show you some behind the scenes and what my company is all about. So we take houses here in Los Angeles and, well, we flip them, we renovate them, and put them back up on the market for profit. Let me show you some examples that I have for this house. As you can see here, we have the laminate floor, and it's kind of all mixed up. It's different from the tile over here. So I want to go ahead and tear out everything and put in wood tiles. Also, I want to level this out. I want to get rid of the bar section of this and replace the countertops with granite. I also want to replace the cabinets over here, or I'm sorry, not replace. I want to paint the cabinets over here and put in stainless steel appliances. Also want to tear down the drapes, put in something a little more modern. Also over here, we have the office. I'm going to go ahead and add another level on here, another wall for privacy. We're also going to add French doors right here for even more privacy. And in order to allow more flow into the house, we're going to go ahead and remove this right here. And let me show you some of the ideas for the upstairs. So here we have the loft in this house, which we're going to go ahead and install a closet, and we're going to go ahead and close this up and turn this into a 4-bedroom house. It'll increase the value of the house. Here we have a master bedroom. And here in the bathroom, we're going to go ahead and actually rip out the tub and make the shower larger. We're also going to close the toilet, so it'll be separate on its own. We're going to also rip out all the carpeting here and put in new carpeting. As you can see, it's kind of holding up. There's also a lot of stains everywhere. Not good for potential buyers. We're going to go ahead and also paint the rooms. Probably a nice dark, or not dark, light gray or a beige. I'm not really certain yet. As you can see, more stains on the carpet, more reasons to rip the carpet out. Alright, so I hope you guys enjoyed a little bit of the behind the scenes of the work I do, some ideas that I have for this house. Let me tell you how I got here. The year is currently 2026, and I am the CEO and founder of A&M Flipping, a company which specializes in flipping houses for profit. I originally started off as a real estate agent in Orlando and eventually was able to earn enough funds to jumpstart my business. Life is great. I own a nice car, a nice house, but sometimes I just can't help but wonder how different my life would be if I never took a certain class at Valencia. One that made me rethink everything and motivate me to figure out what I want to do with my life. That class was New Student Experience, or SLS 1122. In that class, we specifically had to focus on our personal purpose, academic pathway, and our career pathway. It was in this class that I realized my main goal in life is to be successful and happy with my career and the life I was living. I didn't want to be some brainless sheep who follows the tradition of going to college and getting a degree for some boring job just to earn a lot of money. I mean, what's the point in making a lot of money if you completely hate your job and your life? I wanted to make sure that I was earning enough money to satisfy my personal needs and make sure I was doing what I personally enjoyed doing. And that's exactly why I did it. I chased after my dream of flipping and selling houses for a living, and I love every second of it. I was originally completely lost with what I wanted to do as my career. I would always seem to think something was interesting until reading more about what the job duties were. Eventually, I drew inspiration from my friend's mom, who's a real estate agent right here in Orlando. Hearing her talk about what she does for a living and how she enjoys it, I began to look more into real estate and flipping houses. The more I learned about the jobs and duties and amount of money to be made, the more I began to wanting to pursue this as my future career. But, of course, I had to start somewhere. And that's where Valencia comes in. I started taking college classes during my junior year of high school, where I was in the dual enrollment program. It was the fall semester of my senior year where I enrolled in SLS. Not only did SLS help me figure out my academic and career choices, but it also introduced me to the numerous helping centers and tutoring centers on campus.
I used the tutoring service to help me with math homework, as well as a library to check out books that I needed for classes like freshman comp and speech. After graduating from high school, I was officially enrolled full-time at Valencia, where I pursued an AA in business and transferred to UCF to complete my bachelor's degree in business administration. Assignments such as the academic blueprint helped me to narrow down which specific college I wanted to go to after completing my AA at Valencia. It was also in this class where I needed to interview someone in the field of work I was interested in.
This is when I interviewed my dad and quickly realized that I didn't really want to follow in his footsteps. I always figured if anything I could just go work for my dad, but doing this assignment really helped motivate me to find a career choice that actually interests me.
I also took a Strengths Quest assessment that helped me identify my strengths. Competition, empathy, and communication were 3 strengths that it gave me, which all relate to my current work as it is a lot of communicating with buyers and trying to understand them on personal levels. It is also a very competitive field of work and, well, I'm just naturally a competitive person.
But of course all this college education isn't free. I sure didn't have anything saved up to pay for college.
This motivated me to achieve the Bright Futures Florida Academic Scholars Award, which paid for my tuition and any books I needed for my classes.
After graduating college, I applied for and passed the real estate salesperson exam after being enrolled in a real estate pre-licensing course. I then got a job working as a real estate agent for Keller Williams, a very well-known real estate firm. I began working my way up and began receiving awards for my outstanding work. I eventually earned enough money to start my own business. Now I don't just sell houses for a real estate company. I buy houses for cheap, renovate them, and sell them again for profit. Doing this requires certain skills and can be very stressful at times. However, my strong communication and empathy skills make it easy for me to connect with potential buyers and other companies. Responsiveness, knowledge of the real estate market, and negotiation skills are also required skills to do what I do. The fact that I'm my own boss, the work is very hands-on, and it is a very social job are all reasons why I love what I am doing.
And, well, I guess it also helps that I'm making 6 figures while I'm at it.